Welcome everybody to my 7-day daily chakra series. I'm Antonietta, and today is day 1 where we learn to ignite the Muladhara root chakra. So grab your blocks and let's get down to the roots. Together we meet on the mat. Let's begin in an easy pose. Hands can rest on the knees or placed in prayer position at the heart. Sitting up nice and tall, option to sit on a block or a pillow. Spine is lengthened. Think of a string pulling the upper half of your body straight up from the crown while your lower half is securely grounding down. I invite you to softly close your eyes and take a few slow deep breaths in and out. Today we focus on the root chakra, Muladhara, which is located at the base of the spine, associated with the color red, and in relation to our basic human needs. Let's take some slow circles, inhaling as we come forward, and exhaling as we go back. To balance the root chakra, we're going to be doing some grounding and sitting poses that will help create a sense of safety and connection as we begin to reconnect to ourselves and the earth. Let's reverse the circle. When this chakra is balanced, there's a feeling of flow and or inner stillness in our lives, and we worry less and feel secure in our daily lives. Feeling both confident and connected to everything and everyone around us. Who doesn't want that? Sounds good to me. Let's take one more circle and come back to center. Inhale, raise the arms up overhead. Exhale, lower the arms down. Bring the soles of the feet together, coming into butterfly pose. Opening up the hips as you interlace the fingers around the feet, growing tall through the spine into the crown of the head. On an exhale, fold forward. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Take note of the sensations that move throughout your body as you come into each pose. Allow yourself to feel and experience whatever emotions arise. Slowly make your way up as we come into a wide-legged seated forward fold. Carefully extend the legs out wide, opening the hips enough to feel the stretch. Keep your feet flexed with a slight bend in the knees. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Pull your shoulders back and open the chest. Activate the muscles in your quadriceps to keep your legs still. Exhale, slowly walk your hands out in front of you. Be sure to breathe as you continue forward just until you feel the stretch and can comfortably sink in and find stillness. Let the head hang over. Rest on your forearms, hands, or if your chest reaches all the way to the ground, you can keep either your arms extended forward or your arms can reach for your feet. Let's stay here for about 5 breaths. On your next inhale, slowly make your way back up. Bring your legs together and turn to face the front of your mat. With your legs straight out in front of you, staff pose. Fingertips or palms come right to the hip points or maybe even slightly behind. Roll the shoulders up and back, wrapping them around the back body, and find that lift in the heart. From down through the tops of the thighs, flex the feet and spread the toes. Take a couple deep breaths in here. Check to see how you feel here. Scan the body. coming into a seated spinal twist. Bend your left knee and place it flat on the ground on the outside of your right knee. Inhale and bring your right arm up. Exhale and pull your right arm down. Place your elbow on the outside of your left leg. Turn to look towards the left. Slow, deep breaths here. Slowly turn back to center. Now repeat on the other side. Bend your right knee and place it flat on the ground on the outside of your left knee. Inhale, bring your left arm up. Exhale and pull your left arm down. Place your elbow on the outside of your right leg. Turn to look to the left. Take some nice deep cleansing breaths here. And slowly make your way back to center. Extend your right leg. Big inhale. And a big exhale. Swing your legs to any side to make your way to Balasana. Option to come into extended child pose if that feels better for you in your body. Arms can rest along the sides or extended out long. Melt your heart down into your little love cocoon and repeat after me. I feel safe. I feel safe. Listen to the sound of your breath. Wonderful. Tuck the chin to the chest and slowly roll up. Coming onto all fours. From here, curl the toes under and make our way up to downward facing dog. Claw at the fingertips to release any pressure off the wrist. Bend your knees one at a time or pedal your heels towards the ground. One more round. And exhale. Ground down through the left foot or heel. Inhale, lift the right leg up high. Exhale, bend your right knee, squeeze it into the chest and step it forward. Make sure the front knee is stacked over the front ankle. Pivot on the left foot and rise up strong and brave, warrior one. Reach the fingertips up high. Pull your hip crease back, hips and torso facing forward. Right foot is strong, left foot slightly turning in and anchored down. Lift your chest and inhale. Then pivot on the back foot and adjust the stance if needed as we open up to a strong warrior two. Fingertips spread left to right, legs are strong and core is tight. Inhale. And on an exhale, sink a little deeper. Pivot on the back foot and cartwheel all the way down. Plant the palms coming into a runner's lunge. And then take your right hand over to meet the left and walk it all the way around as you pivot on both feet and straighten the right knee to make your way to a standing wide-legged forward bend, or AKA standing straddle. When you get there, turn the toes in slightly with a gentle bend in the knees. Deep breaths. Come onto the fingertips, or if the hands don't make it to the ground, option to use blocks, or you can bring the hands to the tops of the thighs. If the hands do make it to the ground, you can start to walk them back close to your feet. Crown of the head comes down to the ground or towards. If the crown of the head makes it to the ground and headstands are in your practice, go ahead and give it a go. Be sure to always listen to your body and practice mindfully and carefully. Pause and breathe. If you took a stand, slowly make your way back to home base. And then moving from center, hands come to the waistline and slowly come back up. We're going to make our way to Goddess Pose, Utthita Konasana. Turn the heels in so that the toes are facing the corner edges of the mat. Adjust the stance as needed. Lengthen the spine, open the chest, look straight ahead and draw your shoulders down and back. Shift the hips forward, tuck the tailbone under. Exhale as you bend the knees and slowly squat down. This is a powerful pose that strengthens the feminine power and helps you to connect to the space just beneath and behind your navel, your energetic center. Goddess Pose also releases emotional tension by activating and balancing the Muladhara Root Chakra, which promotes emotional stability, overcoming negative emotions, and elevating self-esteem and confidence. Okay, let's send the arms out wide here. Take an inhale. And on an exhale, bend the elbows, palms face forward, cactus arms. See if you can sink a little deeper. One more deep inhale. And exhale, release, straighten the legs and rise up. Bring the hands together in prayer and place them at the heart center. Bring the feet together however you like. Coming into tree pose, engage your core, root down through the right foot as you begin to slowly lift your left foot up, allowing it to rest on your ankle, calf, or thigh. You can use your hand to guide your foot. Keep your gaze steady and your mind clear. Option to use a wall for support. Beautiful. Carefully place your left foot on the ground and find your balance in both feet. Shift your weight over to the left foot and allow your right foot to rise up and rest on your ankle, calf, or thigh. Squeeze the inner thigh in and your foot presses against it, creating an opposition or resistance. You might raise your arms up to form branches or whatever shape you choose, or you can leave them placed at your heart. Take a couple breaths. And let it all go. Meet me at the front of the mat. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Step one foot back and then the other, coming into a downward facing dog. Ground down through the right foot or heel. Inhale, lift the left leg up high. Exhale, bend your left knee, squeeze it into the chest and step it forward. Make sure the front knee is over the front ankle. Pivot on the right foot, rise up, warrior one. Reach the fingertips up high, pull your hip crease back, hips and torso facing forward, left foot is strong, right foot turning in and anchor down. Lift your chest and inhale. Then pivot on the back foot and adjust the stance if needed as we open up to a warrior two. Fingertips spread left to right, legs are strong and core is tight. Inhale. And as you exhale, sink a little deeper. Plant the palm, step the left foot back to meet with the right, plank pose. Quietly whisper, I am healthy, well, and strong. I am healthy, well, and strong. You can go straight to downward facing dog, or you can take a vinyasa. Shift forward on your toes, bend your arms, and lower to the belly chaturanga, and then push up to cobra. Moving with your breath, we'll meet in downward dog. When you get there, take the deepest cleansing breath in, and a long, deep cleansing breath out. Step the right foot behind the right hand, then the other behind the left. Bring your feet together, arch to arch, and with a generous bend of your knees, press weight into your heels. Sink into your hips and reach your arms up towards the sky, Utkatasana chair pose. Tuck your tailbone down and under. try to lift all your toes up off the mat and then placing them back down to the earth. Let's hold for 3, 2, breathe, and on the 1, bring your palms to touch and then place them at the heart. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, moving from center, twist the torso to the right, left elbow hooks to the outside of the right thigh. Try to keep the hips in line and ground down through the feet. You should feel a nice stretch in the low back. To deepen the posture, you can extend the arms open, right fingertips reach up towards the sky, left fingertips reach down towards the mat or a block. Gaze up towards the right hand. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. To release, unhook the left elbow and fold over your legs and straighten them, coming into a forward fold. Rest here for a few breaths. Let's repeat on the other side, coming into chair, bend the knees and raise the arms up and out in front of you. Bring hands together in prayer at the heart. Take an inhale, and on an exhale, twist to the left. Right elbow to the right outer thigh. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Option to open your arms for a deeper stretch. And then exhale, ragdoll or forward fold. Let the arms dangle or take the hands to the elbows. We'll stay here for 4 breaths. Let the head grow heavy here. You can bend the knees or pedal them out. Sway a little side to side. Let it all go. On your next inhale, come into a halfway lift. This time reach your arms back, palms face down. Flat back from crown to tail. Shoulders pull back and away from the ears. Exhale, let it all go, forward fold. On an inhale, bend your knees and sweep your arms up towards the sky, upward salute. And then lower the arms by your side, palms facing forward, Tadasana, mountain pose. Draw your shoulders down and away from your ears, zip up through the midline, and breathe. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms, step 1 foot back and then the other, plank pose. Gently lower the knees, coming to home base, tabletop pose. From here, let's cave into child pose. Forehead to the mat, rest the arms alongside, fingertips towards the heels. Let the shoulders grow heavy here. Let the nutrients settle in. Slowly make your way back up. Swing your legs over to either side and extend them in front of you. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hinge at the waist, flat back, think up and over and fold. Bend your knees as much as you like here. Relax your neck and let your head hang heavy. And just breathe. Send your breath to any tight areas. Slowly and mindfully roll all the way back up, reaching arms up and then placing them down by your side for staff pose. Following this, let's hop on board and come into boat pose or Navasana. Bend your knees, lean back to balance on your sit bones. Feel the lift through the low belly, lengthen through the spine. Chest is lifted, moving from center. Lift your legs up. Feet are in line with your knees, fingertips reach forward, straighten your legs and point your toes. All aboard. Let's stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Coming onto our backs. Once you get there, draw your knees in towards your chest. Allow your knees to drop over to your right side. You might have to shift your hips a little. Option to bring your head to gaze in the opposite direction of your knees. You might close your eyes and observe what thoughts are coming up. Let them come and let them go, coming back to the breath, your anchor. Bring your knees back to center, shift the hips and guide them over to your left side. Option to bring your arms out wide to a T if that feels good to you. You can bring your head to gaze in the opposite direction of your knees and melt into the twist. Close your eyes and imagine what it would look like for you to be fully present and at peace. See if you can let go of anything holding you back. Rest in the space you are creating. Guide your knees back to center, give them one last squeeze, and then place them down hip width apart. Coming into bridge, back of the heels close to your sit bones and just grazing your fingertips. Gently tuck your chin to your chest. Press your palms firmly into the mat and slowly begin to peel your hips up off the ground and up towards the sky. You might take a bind here if that's in your practice by tucking the shoulder blades under and interlocking the hands underneath your tailbone. Let's stay here for a few breaths. Option to raise the right leg up, inhale, exhale down, and then raise the left and exhale down. If you took a bind, unwind, release the grip and slowly lower it down one vertebrae at a time until your back is flush with the mat. For those of you who'd like to join me, we're going to be making our way into wheel pose or back bend, or else you can practice another bridge or take a rest here. For those of you coming along, this pose will feel different for everybody, so be sure to listen to your body and respect where you are in your practice. With that in mind, place the palms down on either side of the head, thumbs close to the ears and fingertips pointing towards the shoulders. Press into the feet and begin to lift the hips. Continue to press firmly, evenly into the palms, arms, and legs as you keep extending the hips up. Thighs rotate inward, back is arched, arms are elongated. Wheel pose. Breathe, stay here for as long as you wish, or make your way back down by tucking your chin to your chest. Slowly bend the elbows and carefully guide your way back down. Gently hug your knees into your chest and then make your way to happy baby pose. Bring the arms through the insides of the knees and hold on to the outside edge of each foot. Slightly tuck the chin to the chest and press the heels up and pull back with the arms. Shoulders, neck, and back press down into the mat. You can rock your baby a little side to side here if that feels good. You might extend one leg and then the other. Breathe and enjoy the stretch. Release the grip and slowly extend your legs down to our final resting pose, Shavasana. Spread your legs to the width of the mat. Allow the feet to splay out. Slightly tuck the chin so the neck is long. Arms rest by your sides, palms up. Let your shoulders grow heavy and gently close your eyes. Allow the body to become heavy yet soft as you sink into the earth. Feel the ground support you. Take some nice, long, conscious breaths. Relax all the muscles in your face. Focus on releasing tension held in the jaw and between the eyebrows. Notice how you feel. Let your breath return to its natural state. Begin to slowly wiggle your toes and your fingers. Stretch your arms overhead and stretch your feet. Slowly roll to any side and make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands to your heart. The hardest part is done. You showed up. Thank you for being here today and every day. See you tomorrow. Namaste.